DNA technology. See the steps, various steps in rDNA technology. The first step in rDNA technology is fragmentation of DNA of interest. Second step is isolation of DNA of interest. Third step is insertion of this gene into a vector. Fourth step is joining to vector DNA by DNA ligase. So these are the important steps that are present in a recombinant DNA technology. So now you understand that the gene is nothing but a segment of DNA which controls a function. Let's say Arjun looks like his father, means Arjun face resembles that of his father's face. Why? Because the genes that are expressed in Arjun is the genes of his father, not the genes of his mother. But the mother genes are also there, but they are suppressed. The father genes are more dominant. So since father genes are more dominant, Arjun face looks like his father. But certain characters like his eating food habits or his behavior or his response in certain incidents or in certain situations may be like that of his mother. It is because some of the genes from mother are dominating in certain characteristics and some of the genes from father are dominating in certain characteristics. As a result, Arjun is a combination of genes that have come from his father and mother. Similarly, Pogal also is having a combination of genes from his father and from his mother. So certain characteristics you may look like your father, certain characteristics you may behave like your mother. So this is all happening just because of the genes that are being expressed in your body. Now, each and every function in the body is controlled by genes, and gene is nothing but a segment of DNA. And in the recombinant DNA technology, we are going to do manipulation with the genes. Let us have the more details into more insights into the different steps of recombinant DNA technology. As I said, the first step is fragmentation of DNA. For example, as I asked you previously, let's say Aishwarya Rai eyes and lips are very beautiful and Arjun wants Aishwarya Rai lips and eyes in his daughter. So for that matter, what you can do is you can go for a recombinant DNA technology. So you extract some cells of the from Aishwarya Rai. Let's say if she has given a blood sample in the laboratory, that blood cells, WBC cells are there, RBC cells are there, macrophages and other cells are there in the blood. So from the blood you can take Aishwarya Rai body cells, blood cells, WBC cells, whatever you want you can take from the blood. Some cells you can take from the Aishwarya Rai's blood sample, or even from the saliva also you can take some cells from the Aishwarya Rai. Let's say Aishwarya Rai has spitted at some place or spitted in a container. That saliva contains so many cells. You can take the cells of Aishwarya Rai from the saliva also, or from the blood sample also you can take. So when you take the Aishwarya Rai cells, body cells, like from the blood or from the saliva, whatever it is, now you wanted the gene that is controlling the lips and eyes that of Aishwarya Rai. So the same gene is present in the blood cells or salivary cells, that saliva also you can have some cells of Aishwarya Rai. So now what you have to do is you have to isolate those cells, and isolating the cells, what you have to do is you have to extract the DNA from those cells, and from those DNA you have to pick up the gene of interest. Now here our interest of gene is eyes and lips. So the gene which is controlling the eyes and lips. So you have to separate the gene that is controlling the eyes and lips. Okay. So the gene of interest is the gene which can control lips and eyes. So it may be a different gene or it may be a same gene sometimes. Okay. So that you should understand before doing this technology. Okay, now here what we are doing in the first step, that is fragmentation of DNA. So fragmentation of DNA means we are isolating the cells of Aishwarya Rai and from the blood cells or from the blood or from the saliva we can get some cells of Aishwarya Rai, and we can extract those cells. From the cells we have to extract the DNA, and from the isolation of DNA you have to identify the gene of interest. So the gene of interest is recognized and fragmented. So when you identify the gene of interest, you have to cut the gene and separate the gene. So how you can cut the gene of interest in the DNA? By using restriction endonuclease enzymes, RE. Restriction endonuclease enzymes, RE. So by using this restriction endonucleases, you can cut the gene of interest that is present in the cells of Aishwarya Rai, which is separated either from her blood or saliva. Now, after cutting the DNA isolated from the cells of Aishwarya Rai, we have the gene of interest. The gene of interest we are cutting with restriction endonucleases. So these enzymes help in cutting the gene of interest. Now the gene of interest is separated. The second step is isolation of restriction fragments. Now you have cut the DNA and you have separated the gene of interest. Now in the second step, the restriction fragments obtained by restriction endonucleases. This RE means restriction endonucleases. So the restriction fragments obtained by restriction endonucleases are isolated by either electrophoresis or HPLC. So the restriction fragments obtained by restriction endonucleases are isolated by either electrophoresis or HPLC. See, we cannot see the genes with our naked eye. So we can cut the gene of interest without seeing also. But how to isolate without seeing? So that for that matter we have to do the electrophoresis of the DNA fragments, or by HPLC we can isolate the restricted fragments, and we have to isolate the gene of interest. Now the third step is insertion of restriction fragments. So by doing gel electrophoresis or HPLC chromatography, the restriction fragments are separated, and the separated restricted fragments are introduced into a vector. So you have to identify the gene of interest. The gene of interest has to be separated, and separated gene is inserted into a vector. I will tell you what is a vector also. So now it is introduced into a vector to form a hybrid DNA. So now you are separating the gene by electrophoresis. That separated gene you are inserting into a vector which forms a hybrid DNA. That is called chimeric molecule, or also called as recombinant DNA. So now you have isolated the gene of your interest, that is Aishwarya Rai's gene, which is controlling her eyes and lips. Now you have separated and you have inserted into a vector. Now you have got the hybrid DNA. Now joining of vector DNA to desired DNA by DNA ligases. So in the final step, the inserted gene of interest into the vector should be sealed. So that sealing or ligation takes place by an enzyme called DNA ligase. So the desired DNA which is inserted in vector DNA is sealed by an enzyme called DNA ligase, and now the hybrid DNA is ready, and this hybrid DNA can be inserted in a bacteria, and in the bacteria this gene will start expressing, and the gene will produce a protein which is responsible for the development of the lips and eyes color or whatever it is. So this gene will start expressing in bacteria, and you will get the protein that is actually doing the function in Aishwarya Rai's body, and that protein can be extracted and can be used for the purpose. Now, all of you are able to understand what I told you till now?
Yes, sir.
So now this is how we can isolate the gene of interest in recombinant DNA technology. And in recombinant DNA technology, we can culture or we can produce the multiple genes products, multiple gene products and genes by using recombinant DNA technology in a short period of time. In a short period of time. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So this is how you can get the proteins that are present in Aishwarya Rai's body. You can cultivate in the lab and these proteins, and if you eat these proteins, sometimes these proteins may start doing its function, and your daughter may also get lips and eyes like Aishwarya Rai. So that is the advantage of recombinant DNA technology. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So this is what rDNA technology, and the technology is so advanced you can do wonders. That is what there is a movie of who is that 24 who is that movie, not 24, what is that movie name Surya has acted? Twins. Surya is twins, congenital twins, attached twins. What is that movie name? Matrama. Matran.
Yes, sir.
In that movie you have seen that his father will tell that you are my experimental product.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So he has done the gene recombination. How he has done the gene recombination? It is by rDNA technology. But the gene experiment has gone wrong. That is why these twins have become congenital attached twins. They could not separate.
Yes, sir.
So that is possible. This is the latest advanced technology.
Sir, but it will not cause any side effects, sir.
It may cause, it depends on the experiment.